The sound of a door opening. Quinn's footsteps are unsteady, slightly stumbling.
Dad, you here?
Silence. Then the rustles of papers from deeper in the office.
He left an hour ago.
Quinn's footsteps move towards the voice.
Who? Oh, you're his secretary.
Zoe. We've met 3 times at campaign events, but who's counting?
Right, Zoe. Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
I can tell. Bad night?
Bad life. My dad scheduled a donor dinner during my birthday. Again. 3rd year in a row.
That's rough.
Is it, or is it just my life?
A beat of silence. The sound of Quinn sitting down heavily in a chair.
You work late.
Your father needs these briefing documents ready for tomorrow. Someone has to do it.
He always needs something, just never from me.
You sound like you could use a friend.
What I need is for someone to tell me I matter.
A pause. Tension building.
You matter.
Another pause. The air shifts.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes.
Happily?
That's complicated.
Everything's complicated.
Movement. They're close now.
Quinn.
Just don't think. For once.
The sound of papers scattering off the desk, a sharp intake of breath. Professional office sounds, a phone ringing in the distance.
Yes. I'll have those reports on your desk by 3. Thank you, Mr. President.
She hangs up. There's a knock at the door.
Come in.
The door opens. Quinn enters.
Impressive office.
Quinn! What are you doing here?
I told security I was here to see my father. Perks of being a congressman's daughter.
You can't just show up here.
Can't I? You haven't returned my calls in 2 weeks.
Because this new job is consuming my life. I barely have time to breathe.
Make time.
Quinn.
Do you regret it? Us?
No. But we agreed it was a mistake.
Then why do I keep thinking about you?
A beat.
I think about you too.
The sound of a door unlocking and opening, keys being tossed on a table.
Zoe? You home?
Footsteps approach from another room.
In here.
Whose car is that parked outside?
A colleague's. We were working late, so I...
No, don't lie to me.
Silence.
Nate.
I found the texts on your phone. The pictures. Everything.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? You're having an affair with Congressman Sugar's daughter. Do you have any idea what this could do to our family?
It's not like that.
Then what is it like? Enlighten me.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I need needed something that was mine.
And what about the kids? What about us?
Office ambiance, printers, keyboard typing, phones ringing, the works.
Yes, I have a story for you. About the White House Chief of Staff.
Go on.
She's been having an affair with Quinn Sugar, a tech heiress. Congressman William Sugar's daughter.
Jesus. Do you have proof?
Photos, text messages, hotel receipts. Everything.
Who's your source?
From her husband. Was her husband.
The sound of hurried footsteps. A door bursting open.
Zoe, have you seen the news?
Of course I've seen it. My face is plastered on every channel.
My father won't take my calls. The press is camped outside of my apartment.
The president asked for my resignation this morning.
Silence.
Oh God. Zoe, I'm so sorry.
Nate took the kids. He says I'm not fit to be around them.
We'll fix this. We'll...
Fix this? Quinn, my entire life just imploded. My career, my marriage, my children.
I know, but...
Was it even real for you? Or was I just some way to hurt your father?
I don't know.
Zoe's sharp intake of breath.
Get out.
Zoe...
I said get out.
Quinn's footsteps retreating. Doors closing, the sound of Zoe collapsing into her chair, trying not to cry. Missy sits at a desk covered with bills and financial statements, calculator in hand. Quinn enters from a day of shopping, carrying a few bags.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out if I'll make my mortgage payments this month. Although that's about as likely as the Titanic resurfacing in a spotless state.
Oh, about that. I got a job, so I can pay rent this week.
You got a job. So miracles do happen. What job did you land?
I'm interning at a boutique clothing store near Rockefeller Center. It's for rich teenagers with more money than sense, but at least I'll get paid.
Do you have any retail experience?
A friend of mine recommended me. That's basically the same thing, right?
Well, I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
The front door opens. Chris enters, looking excited. Guess who's in the running for a promotion?
Who?
Me. I got the work promotion.
You got it? Just like that?
Well, not yet. They're running background checks, and if everything goes well, the CEO takes my recommendations to the board, and I have the job.
Does my weed smoking arrest from college equal bad news for you or not?
Not really. I'm divorcing you anyway.
Phew! You had me worried for a second. Congratulations, by the way. That's amazing.
Well, thanks. It's a big opportunity.
Well, let's celebrate later. For now, I need to put these away and figure out if we can actually afford rent this month.
She heads upstairs, leaving Chris and Quinn in the living room. Quinn is scrolling through her phone, not paying attention. Well, if it isn't Quinn Sugar. Quinn freezes. Her entire body goes rigid.
How do you know that last name?
Because I did some digging and your face is all over the internet. Everyone is looking for you. Your father has a bounty on anyone who finds you $50,000 for information.
Well, I don't care. I'm not going back to him.
Who started the affair with the White House Chief of Staff?
It was a mistake I'd like to forget.
But the White House Chief of Staff? Really?
Like I said, it was a mistake.
Did you love her?
Did who love who?
Missy stares at them, confused. Neither Quinn nor Chris speak.
Did who love who?
I just asked Chris if he loved you, and he's claiming he didn't.
Well, to be fair, you haven't seen her without makeup. You want to scare children on Halloween? Show them a face first thing in the morning.
Why do I feel like that wasn't actually a compliment?
I should probably go.
I'll follow you out.
What's going on? When did you two suddenly become best friends?
It just happened. He's actually not bad looking, and his personality isn't that annoying if you stick your fingers in your ears. Okay, bye.
She opens the door and shuts it firmly behind her, following Chris outside. Missy stands alone in her living room, utterly bewildered, holding her unpaid bills. Quinn sits in a passenger seat. Chris is in the driver's seat, hands on the steering wheel.
She was my dad's secretary, actually. She started the affair. She was married. I thought I loved her, but I didn't. I was just angry at my dad because I realized he spent his whole life avoiding spending time with me and my brothers. One night, I went to his office looking for him. I was drunk. She was there. One thing led to another.
On the desk?
Yeah, and I feel like you're imagining the scene right now.
Hey, I'm a man. Of course I am.
The affair continued for a few weeks, and then she left her job with my dad, went into the White House, and it continued there.
Do you love this woman?
Her name is Zoe, and no, I don't.
Well, how did your dad find out? Who leaked the story?
Zoe's husband found out. He worked for Fox News, and in a revenge act...
He leaked it to the press.
Yeah, I know hiding from my life is stupid, but I can't face any more paparazzi snapping pictures of me. I need time to refocus and figure out what I actually want.
Well, think quickly because these things always catch up with you.
I know.
Hey, do me a favor. Tell Missy the truth before the press tells her.
I will. I promise.
Quinn exits the car and starts heading towards the house. Just then an Uber pulls up in front of her. Zoe Hall, 29, elegant and composed, steps out of the cab.
Zoe?
Oh my god, I missed you.
She pulls Quinn into a tight hug, then kisses her on the mouth, passionate and familiar. Inside the house, Missy watches through the window, her expression shifting from confusion to shock to something else entirely.
Hi, I'm Quinn's girlfriend. Who are you?
We hope you're falling hard for this episode of Girls Like Girls. If it's making you laugh, cry, scream at the characters, or replay certain moments twice, don't keep it to yourself. Share the episode with friends, family, or anyone who loves messy love stories, unforgettable chemistry, and emotional drama that hits a little too close to home. Make sure you follow That Love Podcast wherever you're listening so you never miss a new episode. And if you're enjoying the show, leave a review while you listen. It helps more romance fans discover the series and keep stories like this coming. And while you're here, explore more from That Love Podcast. Listen to Back to December, our 6-part buddy rom-com filled with sharp banter, beautiful chaos, unexpected feelings, and chemistry that absolutely refuses to stay under control. Then dive into The Love Doctor, starring the irresistibly charming Emerson Peary, a darkly funny, emotionally complicated journey through heartbreak, lies, love, and second chances. More romance, more drama, more stories you won't stop thinking about. Press play, follow, share the obsession.
Missy is cleaning up her living room when Quinn enters, looking nervous.
Missy, it's not what it looks like.
What's it meant to look like?
And why would she care?
Yeah, why indeed.
I don't care. I know it meant nothing.
Did I miss the part where I kissed her and announced she was my girlfriend?
So you two are a thing?
No.
Yes, we are. What are you doing?
Zoe, we're not a thing. What we had was just physical. It was sex and nothing else.
Sex? Who are you lying to? Me or yourself?
Okay, fine. It was a little more than sex, but look, I realized I didn't really love you.
And I didn't really love you either. But we fit. You're glue and I'm paper. We belong together.
I don't think we do.
You know Nate took the kids to his parents in Canada. He thinks I'm a bad influence on them.
Then go after them. They're who you should be fighting for to have in your life, not me.
Quinn, you're not hearing me. I'm finally at a stage where I can admit to myself that I want this. I want to be with someone like you.
Yeah, someone. It doesn't mean that it has to be me.
So you're rejecting me?
I'm saying your kids should matter more than some cheap fling that meant nothing.
And they do. They do matter. What am I doing?
She looks lost, confused by her own choices.
Zoe, I know you love me, and I love you back, but not in that way. I wish I felt what you felt for me, but I don't. The night we first got together, I was just angry at my dad. I was in pain, and I needed a way to release it. It really didn't mean anything beyond some short-term fun. I can't want more with you because there isn't more for me to give. I'm sorry.
Zoe leans in and kisses Quinn gently on the cheek. Without another word, she exits, leaving Chris and Missy watching in silence.
We should probably talk.
What's there to talk about? You're a tech heiress. You've been lying to me for 2 weeks. Not a big deal.
I wasn't trying to deceive you.
I think maybe you need to find somewhere else to go.
She exits upstairs without waiting for a response. Hang on, let me talk to her. He follows Missy up the stairs, leaving Quinn alone in the living room. Missy aggressively folds laundry, snapping each piece of clothing with more force than necessary. A pile of neatly folded clothes sits behind a chaotic mess of unfolded items. Chris enters, closing the door softly behind him. He watches her for a moment before speaking. She didn't lie, you know.
Of course she did. She had an affair with her father's assistant. Not to mention she's rich. While I've been fretting about paying rent, she's been sat on our couch laughing at my pain.
Missy stops mid-fold, her hands gripping a shirt tightly. She throws the shirt down on the bed and turns away from him. You know, I would have helped you with the rent. And come on, she's not the type to laugh at someone in pain. He studies her face carefully. What's this really about? You're all worked up.
I'm not. I just expect people in my life to be upfront and honest with me.
Oh, you know what I think? He gives her a knowing look, one eyebrow raised, slight smile playing at his lips.
I don't. Take that look off your face.
Hey, I didn't say anything. A beat. He moves to sit on the edge of the bed. I think you do like her. And her lying to you, I think it manifests into you thinking she could lie to you again if you ever got into a relationship with her. Missy stops folding completely, her shoulders tense.
What are you, some mind reader?
I'm your conscience, soon-to-be ex-husband. Missy sits down beside him on the bed, defeated. She stares at her hands.
Fine. I like her.
Then have a chat with her. Get her to promise never to lie to you again. Set your boundaries and then move forward.
But what if she...
Missy, I don't think that she's that kind of woman. I believe she's kind, thoughtful, and... He pauses, pulling out his phone. His fingers move quickly across the screen, typing into Google. I know why I'm being hired. His face falls as he stares at the screen, all color draining from his expression.
What's going on?
Chris hands her the phone. She reads, her eyes widening. Quinn's dad is the chairman of the company that wants to hire me as a marketing exec. Silence. They exchange a look of dawning realization.
So he knows where she is. And he's trying to get to you to get to her?
Chris stands abruptly, running his hand through his hair in frustration. Damn it!
I'm sorry.
It's a job I really wanted.
You'll find something else.
Yeah, maybe. He turns to face her, putting his hands on her shoulders. Look, forget about me for a second. Focus on Quinn. You like her, so tell her. Tell her before she feels guilty for lying to you and decides to exit.
You're right. Thanks.
A soft knock at the door. They both freeze. Quinn's silhouette is visible through the frosted glass panel. Chris squeezes Missy's shoulder reassuringly, then moves towards the door. Hey, good luck. He opens the door, gives Quinn a brief nod as he passes and exits. Quinn stands in the doorway, uncertain, looking at Missy with apprehensive eyes. Quinn paces back and forth like a caged animal, wearing a path in the carpet. Missy sits cross-legged on the bed, absently playing with a loose thread on her shirt, but her eyes track Quinn's every movement.
I know. I lied. And if you never wanted to see me again, I'd totally understand. But you have to understand one thing.
She stops pacing and turns to face Missy directly.
What is it?
I've never felt like I'm home.
Yay me. I made a stranger feel welcome. Someone alert Hallmark. I'm emotionally competent.
Quinn takes a step closer, her hands fidgeting.
I've never had someone in my corner offering me advice.
Giving out cooking tips is not advice. That's just me preventing you from burning down my kitchen.
It's more than that. You listen to me. You listen to my opinions, even when they're wrong and deluded. I feel closer to you than anyone I've ever met in my entire life combined.
Missy tilts her head, a small smile forming.
And that makes me special. Wow, you have low standards. I literally just nod and pretend I understand half the things you say.
It's like I've been searching through the desert my whole life, looking for a waterhole, and then I discover a waterfall. You're the waterfall. You give life to me. You give me a second chance to live.
So I'm not entirely useless. Yay. Put that on my tombstone. Missy Johnson, not entirely useless.
Quinn moves closer still, her eyes glistening. Missy blinks, clearly moved but trying to hide it.
All right.
I really wish I could go back in time and change things, but I know deep in my heart that what I did will never happen again. It's a promise.
Look, I believe you. You can relax.
Quinn's face crumples with relief. She rushes forward and pulls Missy into a tight hug. Missy stiffens for a moment, then relaxes into it, her arms wrapping around Quinn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Missy closes her eyes, allowing herself to feel the moment. Her hands gently rub Quinn's back. Suddenly, the door bursts open. Louis Johnson, age 16, steps in, tall, lanky, with an easy confidence and a Star Wars t-shirt that reads, "I find your lack of faith disturbing." Chris follows behind him, carrying a duffel bag. Missy and Quinn spring apart like teenagers caught making out. You should have told me you were flying in. I would have driven you home.
Oh, sorry about that. There's a Star Wars convention in town and a buddy of mine from high school has tickets, so I thought I'd surprise you both.
He looks at Quinn, his face brightening.
Hi, you must be Quinn. Dad texted me about you. Said you were suspiciously attractive for a roommate.
I did not phrase it like that.
You described her as suspiciously attractive?
I said she seemed nice. Louis is paraphrasing. Quinn walked over to Louis, extending her hand for a shake. Louis stares at it, then looks up at her with a grin.
We're not doing that. Come here.
He pulls her into a quick, friendly hug. Quinn looks surprised but pleased.
Okay. Are you hungry? How about I make something to eat and you can tell me if this buddy of yours is a girl? Louis here has a reputation for being a flirt.
Mom, I'm a flirt.
He so is. Last week he tried to use quantum mechanics to ask out a barista. Something about entangled particles and wanting to observe her wave function.
If I'm a flirt, where do you think I get it from? You once told Mom her smile had more luminosity than a supernova.
He did say that on our second date. I almost left.
Come on, you. Let's go downstairs and you can start telling me about your lectures.
Like you'd even understand a word of it. You think algorithms are something you dance to?
Dick.
Takes one to know one.
I love my kid. Isn't he amazing? The door closes behind them. Their voices fade as they head downstairs. Missy and Quinn are left alone in the bedroom. Their exchange a look, something unspoken passing between them.
Well, that was something.
Your family is wonderful.
Come on. Let's go feed the child genius before he starts explaining string theory to the refrigerator.
Quinn follows, but pauses at the door, looking back at Missy with genuine affection.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Girls Like Girls. We hope this chapter made you laugh, blush, cry a little, or completely rethink your love life. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you follow That Love Podcast wherever you're listening so you never miss the next moment, meltdown, confession, or heartbreak. And don't forget to share this episode with friends and family. Every share helps this podcast grow and brings more listeners into the story. Today's episode featured the voices of Alcy Carver, Alyssa Bowers, Emerson Peary, and Lisa Miller. Written, produced, and directed by Joe M. Nisita. If today's romantic disaster kept you hooked, leave us a 5-star review while you're listening. It truly helps more hopeless romantics discover the show and supports independent storytelling like this. Until next time, stay kind, stay beautiful, protect your heart, and always remember, you are deeply loved.